Hi, Floyd Fernandez here, going to talk about my review of the NEO Lucida. Coming up. So I backed a Kickstarter called the NEO Lucida, and what it is a little device that was actually developed back in like the 1600s or something like that, all the way back then, to help aid in drawing. The way it works is you have your subject in the distance, and then you line it up over your paper, and what happens is there's a reflection. Oh, there it is, right there. So you can actually see an image above your paper of the thing you're looking at. So then you just transpose the image onto your page by sketching it. So I'm going to do a time lapse of my sketch of this image for Inktober. Let's get to it. The time it actually took me to do this sketch was 11 minutes and 37 seconds. So, what it does is it offers you the opportunity to do quick sketch work, breaking down the perspective and making the format easier to transform onto the page, so then that way you can focus on other things. I prefer to use it, especially when I'm wanting to play with texture or how I'm applying the pencil, so that way I can just focus on my hashing or how I'm holding the pencil or how I'm experimenting with applying the medium to the page, so then I don't have to focus on a bunch of other stuff. It's kind of like weightlifting, you know? You don't just have yourself doing every single possible exercise at one time. To get better at something, you isolate your muscle groups and then you focus on those, so that way other things can rest, and then that way you can put all your energy into the focused muscle group. That's all this really is a great opportunity to learn and grow as an artist. So I think it's a great device. As you can see, great solid manufacturing. I love this neck. It's really easy to adjust and place into where you need to put it. The glass is really clear. It gives you a good ability to look at your subject, and then it actually switches, so that way if this is getting in the way, you can swap it for the other side, and then that way you can always get to your page, which is the most important thing, right? Clamping is great, nice and solid, has a rubber base so that way it doesn't slip on you. One downside is I kind of find you have to use paper. I tried using it on the iPad, and the problem is the light coming off the iPad so bright that you can't see that slip in the glass, that part right there, and it lets you see the actual object that you're trying to draw. It's so bright that you can't see that. So you can use your iPad as the subject, but it's really, really hard to use to draw on looking at something. I have seen they have a newer one that does more reflections, so maybe that's a little bit better, but I don't have that device, so I can't speak to it. I can only speak about the NEO. So that is it. I think if you want to kind of beef up your drawing skills, it's a great tool to use, but it does not replace drawing at all. As you can tell, you got to be able to draw to be able to put those sketch lines down what you see. It's just the same as seeing an object in front of you. You have to be able to draw what you see onto the page. So it's no replacement for drawing, just an added tool in the basket of devices that you should have when you're trying to be a better artist. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, a good evening, or a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.